Champion, King of the Dot. World Domination 7 has dropped their massacre of a battle. Oxymiron versus Disaster. It went down. The battle already garnered 5 million views in over less than 2 days. But she made it black! How do you say it? Tech9, what's your initial thoughts on the battle, sir?
My overall thoughts, King of the Dot.
Okay.
King of the Dot. Incredible event. It was a couple battles, but this battle particularly, incredible battle. I mean, I watched it from home in a comfortable, in my living room on the 70-inch. I watched it.
Big boy.
So beautiful battle. It didn't glitch. There were no problems. The battle was awesome. This battle is so global. I don't think you people understand how global this battle is.
Okay.
The battle was shown in what? America, Russia. There's Germany, London, Canada, Brisbane, Shanghai, Philippines, Africa. I got a cousin in Morocco who texts me. This battle was so global, and for Oxymiron to come to Los Angeles, Disaster's home, and make it his home. There were more Russians in there than Americans.
We predicted that.
I mean,
Yeah.
his fan base is ridiculous. Overall, this battle was one for the ages. This will go down as a historic battle. This will be one of the best battles to ever take place. Like you said, 5 million views in what? Less than 2 days.
2 days.
That's unbelievable. And it's a great battle.
Vada, your initial thoughts.
Privet je to champion.
Appreciate it.
Spicy boy za prosmotor. This is Champion.
That's Chichi.
Thanks for watching. Alright, so here's the deal, man. Obviously, this battle went down. It was epic. I happened to be there, blessed enough to be in Los Angeles. And I would tell you that in reference to what Tech9 was saying, what you seen on camera and what I seen actually being there, it was different. I mean, you're talking about people sleeping outside. Outside the venue, like Michael Jackson was going to be there, or one of the Beatles or somebody. And when you get into the venue, the Russians, I'm going to tell you what they did. When the doors open, 200 Russians go to the front of the stage and stood there for every single battle. They didn't care if it was B-Dot versus A-Verb. They didn't care if it was J Black versus Queen's Flip. They was going to stand there and wait until they champion or whoever they was waiting for got there. Wow. And when he comes, they had to block. They had a barricade. They barricaded the whole side off. I went to the bathroom and I had to come back and show my badge to get back through because they had it blocked off with security. And before he even comes out, you think it's Kobe at the Staples Center. They're like, see.
I heard it. I heard it.
I said, what in the world is going on here? Women passing out. You would have literally thought it was Drake battling there. It was crazy. I mean, let me flip to a battle. So battle rappers, and we got none other than Jazz the rapper here.
Hello, Jazz.
So, Jazz, how you doing?
What's your thoughts?
Like Tech said, the battle was really good. I was impressed. I've never heard of this Oxy guy, as most of us haven't.
I heard of him 2 years ago. Go ahead.
Most of us haven't. I don't even know how to say his name, to be honest. I just call him Oxy. I didn't know how to say it until I heard him say Oxymiron. Soon as the battle started, fast forward, as soon as the battle started and they're introducing the host and then Disaster says what he says, and I'm like, okay, let me hear what Oxy got to say. And it was like, yeah, but mad long. I'm like,
You can even rap yet.
He didn't rap.
okay, I see what this is. But as far as the battle, I was impressed by both of them. Being that Oxy English is what, his third language, and he had all of it down packed, even from slang. He was calling him bro and dog, and I'm like, I paid attention to that. Like he had bars.
Yes, he did.
He had bars. He talked to Diz. Diz had his name flips that I really really liked. Oxy kind of said. My favorite line that Oxy said, it wasn't even a punchline. That's not a punchline. He even had that.
That's not even a punchline. That was crazy.
When he told Diz, you get paid to battle what I pay for
half.
What you get paid is half what I pay for my slippers. Like, damn, Oxy, you gonna stunt like that? So they both did really good though. I was really impressed. Again, just by the battle as a whole, it was a really good battle, and 5 million views is crazy. That's just crazy.
Let me tell you something. King of the Dot, I didn't come to your event because you have crazy people, you have gangsters. I'm not afraid of them. What I am afraid of is Russians. Once I said that Oxy was gonna lose, I'm not showing up to that event.
They said don't
You know
pull
what
up.
I mean? I'll pull up to any other event, but Oxy, and I want to give a really big apology to Oxy. I had you losing 3-0 because I couldn't translate your stuff. I'm gonna clap it up for you. And Mike Alloy, the guy who was here before, the Russian translator, y'all call him, predicted perfectly. He said a Russian angler or murder mook. To me, in every round, his positioning for every bar, everything he said, it was impactful, highly impactful. Can we get into the first round, people?
First, let's get into the first round, but I just have to say, you know the phrase, I'm definitely stopping the microwave for this battle. I have to give this battle its just due. Not only am I stopping the microwave, my phone ringer is down. It's on Do Not Disturb. The TV is off. I went as far as unplugging my refrigerator. My food got hot. I didn't even want to hear the refrigerator running. That's how great this battle was. I sent my daughter to a room. I told her, don't come out until I come get you. That's how great this battle was.
Go.
Classic battle. We can jump into the first round.
Oh my God.
First round. First of all, Oxy comes out with his music. I don't know what he was saying, but they were all chanting it along with him.
It was fire.
It was fire.
It sounded good enough. It sounded good.
Sounded great. Great. Awesome. Then Diz comes out. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. I'm in the crib like, we're halfway there.
We're living on a prayer. Yo, all the Americans, the few that was, first of all, the crowd was about 70% Russian, not to cut you.
Yeah.
So when they doing that, we're living in America, all the Americans started moving to one side. I said, y'all better slow down
I was scared.
We're
I was
training
scared.
this whole mother. We all be dead in here. But it was crazy, man. So let's get into this.
It was
first.
crazy. Diz has the American. I don't know. It was a flag. He
Like
put
the
the
Rocky
flag.
costume,
Yeah, he put it
yeah.
over his, and it was crazy. The interests, both of the interests were great. They started it off. Diz starts the battle off. He talks about Oxymoron having tons of fans. Soviet Union. It's only right someone from Russia would come here with a bunch of stands. I thought that was
I love that
hot.
line.
His little angle was fire. He said everyone knew I was going to beat him. Then his dad looked over to his mom and said, you know what? This is probably the last time I got to see him.
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Diz's Russian accent was great. I don't know if he went to Russia or whatever, but his Russian
This is a
accent.
good actor. He's
a good actor.
He can impersonate a lot of languages, whatever.
He acted real
Voices.
good. This is Holy Communion for the Soviet Union.
Fire.
Fire. He said, heard Russia got 7,000 nukes. And then he looked over at Oxy and said, what you plan to do with it?
That was dope.
That was fire. He said, I'm saying this while both countries up in this room. You hear that? That's the sound of my country waiting for your country to get to the moon. Our technology, America, #1. We got the best
It
technology.
didn't seem like #1 in this battle.
I mean, we're still waiting for them to get to the moon. This, great angle,
Let's keep
great
going.
line,
Yeah.
Oxy went to the moon in this battle.
great line.
He landed
Let's
too.
keep going. Let's keep going.
He landed too, Diz.
I like the part when Diz said he would be friends with Putin because if he had a chance to be president, he's the
would
one that
vote
choose him.
yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, I like that.
He said, I don't know what type of hard narcotics you be on, but I'm not the one that for Oxy to sleep on.
Yeah.
Going
I
back
liked
to
his oxy flips.
wasn't it good?
He had a few
Oxycontin,
oxy
Oxy-
flips.
The Oxycontin, he said, oxycodone, leave with oxycodone, get washed and cream, meaning I'm hitting OxyClean.
OxyClean. But you know what? When he did that OxyClean, he got a little close to him,
He
right?
did.
And I said, oh man, you better chill out.
He
Man. We
touched
ain't
him a
enough
little
of us
bit.
in here. They ain't
They
enough of us in here
they-
to take care of this right now. They were so deep. I said, man, chill, dog.
They not-
See, he ain't going. I said, look, man, y'all need to
I
chill
put on
out.
Twitter if Diz hits Oxy, we all
got
getting
it.
it.
We all
getting
got
it.
Yeah, he
It would've been-
Jazzy be gone.
First of all,
Tech could be gone.
They blew the whole
Riley be
building.
gone.
If he even did that, it would be a disgrace. It would be a disgrace to battle rap.
It wouldn't be
period.
a
I don't even
disgrace.
think Diz
It
would
would've
even
been a
thought
bunch of-
about
it
that.
would've been a bunch of funerals. It wouldn't have been no disgrace.
He wouldn't have thought about
They
that.
seem really good with each other. They seem really cool with each other.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Overall, great round from Diz. Great angles, nice setups, punches, delivery. How do you guys feel about Diz's first round?
I liked it. Off
Yeah.
rip. The
Yeah.
I liked
stands
it.
the stands line was like, I feel like if you didn't know what he was talking about, you wouldn't get it. I really liked it.
Oh, it was fire.
So I'm like, oh, okay, Diz. So I'm listening, and you know, everything that you named was things that was like, that was dope. I didn't. Oh, go ahead. I
No,
wasn't
you
talking
good.
about
No,
Oxy.
you
I
good.
wasn't talking about Oxy first.
Oh,
round,
okay.
but-
But what it, like he was saying, you know, when Diz came in, all of his angles, all of the punches, everything that he had was already things that we knew would happen. So it was like, Oxymoron is still gonna have to rap.
Yeah.
All of it is nostalgia. You can have the bubbles, the roses, you can lay it all out, put everything on the line, but you still have to rap. So I said Disaster did what he had to do. Is Oxymoron gonna come in here and rap like he's reading off a piece of paper? Or is he gonna come in here and rap?
Right.
Then he came and rapped. I was like, oh God. I was
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Yeah, so
Disaster. I've said this to you every video. It's never gonna change. I felt you did good in your first round, but I hold you to your cannabis battle. I didn't see the killer instinct to make him put super pressure on him. You know, it's a good feel, but to me, going into Oxy's round, I feel like it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Like you said before off camera, the surprise factor. I'm like, the surprise factor alone probably be enough
it will.
to finish off. Or to make it at least, and if it's debatable, that's the thing too. If it's debatable, it's in his favor. This is his third language. It shouldn't be debatable. And this is your first. Is it your? It
But
could
do
be.
you-
It could be a
So
second.
you think because it's his third language, he shouldn't be as good?
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
Because all of you guys have had battles before. I smoke clips, but all three of y'all had battles before, right? Imagine if you had to battle in Spanish or in Turkish or a language that you didn't speak.
I
But
guarantee.
he's fluent though.
Oxy said this too. Diz cannot even touch me in Russia. He can't even speak to me in Russian. I felt it should have been the same thing here. This is the reason why Oxy came here, because there's no way Diz could have did that. So I felt like he should have presented that. He didn't present that.
So I will say this. I thought going into this battle, I thought the only round, because I thought Diz was going to win. I thought the only round that Oxy was going to win was the first round. I felt like the mystique of Oxy
The shock
in this
factor.
first round, everybody would be shocked. He really can speak English. He's really dope. And I thought by the second round, it would wear off.
It
Yeah.
did not.
It did not. He got better. He progressed as the battle went on.
Right.
His second round was better than the first, and the third. It just got better. He just climbed up a mountain every round.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
So
Oh, but we get into how is he quicker to the punch than Diz too in the first? He went straight off into the Zillion Banks thing.
Oh,
How do you
round
get to the? How you punch faster?
That-
than
shouldn't
Well-
be.
you
He
you're
got-
Russian.
he got right to it.
How does he know like our culture
It's
is
up
is
his own
to,
ass, Azalea Banks.
He's a battle rapper. I
Yeah.
feel like if we spoke Russian, we would watch Russian battle rap and we would know what they
what
like.
to do?
He's a fan and he does it, so he knows we want to hear that.
I
Off the rip.
underestimated him, so I keep
Off the
apologizing.
rip.
I
I didn't estimate him at all. I just
Okay.
wanted to hear how he sounded.
I mean, but nobody. I mean, the thing is, with all of us being honest, none of us ever seen him rap in English before, or even seen a battle. So going into saying that, oh, Oxymoron's gonna be Disaster, you have to literally hate Disaster to pick somebody who doesn't even speak English
That
to
is
beat him.
true.
I tried to watch one of their battles. I just said, you know what? Let me just throw one on. 20 seconds in, I said, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Well,
I
duh.
had
Why would you
I had
try?
no idea. I mean, that's really, I would turn it on.
In 2015, BattleRap.com, they put out his battle. That's when I first seen him, and it had subtitles.
Okay.
So you can see, you know,
What
he's
he's
good,
saying.
but to me, like I said before in the first video I dropped about it, it seemed like a little more flowy, a bill collector. Like he comes in this battle and it's Azalea Banks.
Yeah,
In 10 seconds, bro?
from the
Straight
rip.
out the gate.
From the rip. Second
I'm
round.
impressed.
He said, you know what rhymes with disaster? I don't know. Featuring Eminem on your Twitter name to get chicks faster.
Oh.
That was dope.
Yeah.
He said, all you do is battle guys for half the price of my slippers. Jazz just talked about that a few
Fire.
minutes
Jazz
ago.
face.
He said, he started giving Diz a history lesson about, you know, America and Russia. And then he told Diz, F the war on terror and F your war on drugs.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
fire.
What's
Yeah.
going on here?
Yeah.
What is going on? He's talking about how America is a world policeman and we always sticking our nose in somebody else's business.
That's a fact.
Why don't we just mind our own business?
That's a fact, though.
That was fire. We all know that. How many wars have we been in that we're like, what does
Most
that have
of
to
the
do with
wars.
us?
Even the
It's
police,
a-
they just
We don't mind our
we ain't in your
business,
business, man.
So and then he ended it off with turn Mount Rushmore into Mother Russia.
Mother Russia!
Room shaker.
No. Stop. Not a room shaker. They want country shakers. Yes, country shakers. We was giving them things with country shakers, boy. That wasn't no room shaker. Them things with country shakers.
I got scared of Oxy when he said, you know, in return you'll get organized crime.
You
Chip, let's chase the battle. Chip,
Organized crime.
You get more organized crime.
I felt
That's
like
a fact.
he about that.
Yeah.
I'm standing right there like, man, I might have made a bad decision coming out there.
And the whole battle, Diz going like, "Rah, and the Oxy's like,
This was like you. He said something about you pussy, and he was like,
He started stepping closer to him. I said, oh,
okay.
shit. He started stepping closer.
The man goes.
Diz intimidates people, you know that. A
Not
lot of
him.
battle rappers he did.
Not
Yeah,
him.
Diz got
Not
people
him.
backing up in a lot of battles.
In
Not
his-
this.
Not him. He had already.
This guy goes like this.
Organized crime.
This guy goes like
The
this.
crowd shut up.
You can hear a pin drop.
Yeah, unreal.
This guy goes like this.
Crowd
and they
shut
all
up.
He
erupt.
told the crowd to like, shut up one
yeah,
time.
he
Like,
did, and they was.
They was like,
shut up.
While Tay Rock was like, no, why? Tay Rock
Shut up,
was
shut up.
OD. No.
shut up. That was it.
Impressed by this oxy.
Oxy first round. We're calling the round here. I need to know. We're gonna go round by round. Who do you got? First round. Come on, let's talk. Who do you got?
I got oxy.
You got Oxy.
I got
Who you
Oxy.
Oxy.
I asked this.
got?
Oh.
I asked Diz this round.
Okay,
First round.
okay.
I asked Diz in the first round. I thought Diz was really good in the first round.
I
So
asked Diz.
Diz comes out in second round with a rebuttal, which was okay. The rebuttal was pretty good. He says going back to his bread and butter. He was going back to his bread and butter with the Russian accent, which worked well for him the first. It worked well for him in the second. It seemed like every time he did that Russian accent, the crowd went crazy.
That was money.
It was like his ace in the hole. You know, that's not working. Let me go to this, and I thought it worked very well. He did. He said a line like not good position to be Putin.
Putin.
He did Putin.
Putin.
That one time, that was really good.
I didn't even catch the double.
Yeah. Then he said, "Payback for what y'all did to Denzel Washington."
Fire.
I know it's fire. The build up to it, the momentum.
That was crazy.
That was
Fire.
beautiful.
That was
Fire.
We gotta bring more of that to Tay-Rock. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
good. That's a
When
good
that-
movie
when
line.
that-
You gotta keep the energy.
Yeah.
That was fire.
So solid round from Diz. I don't think it was better than his first round, but it was a pretty okay round for Diz. And Oxy comes back. He's still climbing the mountain.
We know
Oxy
it.
comes back. The man rebuttals.
Yeah, he
Did
rebutted.
you know he rebuttals?
He rebutted.
No, they say he's a pretty good flipper in Russian, but I.
He rebutted in English.
In English.
He rebutted, which was great.
Which was great.
Great.
It was great.
He said-
Unexpected.
He said, "You the X Factor." DMX and Exhibit agrees. That's your name doesn't have an X, and mine's got three.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when it was getting bad.
He said, "That's why my name got an X and
But you didn't mean that.
your name don't got an X, and mine's got three."
That line was okay to me.
I thought it was fire.
It was fire.
I thought it was
Oh,
fire.
that
Yes.
is not supposed to have an X in it. So what's the? I don't get it.
Are we giving
But he's saying
Oxy too much?
Oxy was saying that Diz doesn't have the X factor. He's saying I am the X factor. That's why I got three X's in my name. X, 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 all them factors. Put them all in one box. That's what he said.
That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying.
Okay.
All right, so then he said, I'm a Russian Jew. This is what happened when we get the late payment. We all know how the Jews are.
Don't
Yeah.
play that.
You know,
Give me that.
a Russian Jew, you know, they don't play. They want that rent. They want everything you
Everything.
owe them. And then after that, he had the what you mad because I'm Joseph Stalin.
Oh,
Line of the battle might have
Line of the
been.
battle.
Line of the battle.
Line of the
Clearly.
battle.
Line of the battle.
Line.
How good was that?
Hold on,
He
hold on.
flipped a classic battle bar. And I'm talking classic, like
Yeah.
15
like
years
everybody
in
knows about that
classic.
situation.
Everybody know that.
Everybody.
I know people that don't even watch battle rap.
And
You say, you know
know
what I'm
that.
shot, they know that.
Yep.
I asked him, I said, I just asked to test somebody that doesn't watch battle rap. You remember you mad because I'm styling on? Yeah, that's when dude pulled out the gun. They know that. That
They know.
line is like, everybody
Yeah.
knows that. So
Yeah.
for him
They
to
know.
flip
Smart.
that in the
They
building, it
And
was even crazier.
creative.
Yeah, it was even
Like, how you
crazier.
even think of that? That's one of those balls. If you think of it, you're going to be like, yo, how I thought of that? I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
he did that. That
Yeah,
was
'cause
so
of Joseph.
creative.
really
And the funny
was.
thing is, a lot of people didn't even know who Joseph. Like some people didn't know who Joseph Stalin was, and then when
Right.
you think of it in context to this battle, like,
Double entendre.
Well, 5 million people know who he is now.
oh yeah, they know who he is now. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if you
Don't
know,
Google him.
you know
Google
your
him,
history.
y'all.
Google
Yeah.
Joseph Stalin.
Yeah,
We learned that in social studies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look,
Everybody know that, but we can keep it pushing.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But I was saying, Oxy in this round, he spoke German, a little bit of Russian. I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
So if a good portion, or at least a small portion of your round, everyone's going crazy. What do we do with that?
We gotta.
I'll be honest
We
here.
gotta just take. We gotta just take
I
that.
even went
You
to
gotta-
try to put
every minute.
subtitles on. It didn't work.
You
I
gotta
love
think that
every
it's
minute
good.
of it.
I don't know what he's saying.
No,
I wanted him to rap more Russian. I loved every minute of it.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I love
so it's
it.
hard for me to judge that.
You know. Sometimes you go to the drive-through and you order something and they give you the wrong meal. But then they give you the right meal and say you can just keep that extra. That's just the extra meal. I don't know what it is in the
Yeah,
bag,
I
but I'm
like
gonna just
that
keep it
analogy.
anyway.
It was a
I like
good
that.
minute where I didn't know what was. I was uninvolved with the battle.
He said he looks like something eating turkey.
See, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, what are you- got you,
I don't.
Give me some chili
I
sauce.
had turkey.
That was for a
He
minute.
said
I
shish
liked it.
kebab.
It was
You got a
great.
shisha and a shish kebab.
Give me some chili
was
sauce
great.
and roja. I was like, go get it right now, you mother.
It was great. He told him,
you go get it.
he was talking about how Diz been battling for so long and told him you're not blowing up, you're blowing yourself. Marilyn Manson, that was
Oh,
a
yeah,
gold
I like
line.
that.
Oh yeah.
Then he
started
yeah.
getting dark.
Then he
yeah,
started speaking
yeah.
in Arabic. I mean, come on, like what? Like Come on.
He did. He called him a Chi-Chi man. I thought that was a Jamaican term.
That's
That is
funny.
only
Jamaican
us.
term.
Nah.
I think they took it too. Russia
Oh,
took
it's a
it.
Russian.
Chi-Chi
Everybody got
Jamaican.
it. I thought that was Fuzz.
But he took it.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah, that's weird because
He said, bring me mine. That thing too.
That goes back to the other Jamaicans in Russia.
And man, if a Jamaican got lost
How
in
did you know that?
Russia,
How did you
that's
know
too
that?
much. He
If they use that word in
culture.
Russian,
It's
it's
culture.
Chi-Chi man. Yeah.
It's culture.
So what we doing?
Burn it.
Another fire round. Another fire round
Say the line.
from Oxymoron.
Who you
I
going
thought
second?
I
You
thought
going
he won
second?
the second round.
Yeah, I gave him a second.
I gave him the second round.
I'm going second with Oxy.
I don't understand what he was saying.
So what we got?
So you got this.
So who do you have?
But I want that before we get into the third. Diz first round against second round against DNA rebuttal. He said I controlled the times. I extend them further. I'm the Prince of Persia. Diz this whole battle he wasn't rapping that long. You expect a guy like Diz in this big of a battle to rap just as long as
Unlimited.
Oxy?
He has
Rounds
Tay-Rock
are unlimited,
coming.
too.
That's your fault. You booked the two battles.
I'm just saying that's probably the reason
I mean, we
why.
can be clearly honest.
You had
You know,
3 more minutes to go. You could have went.
we already know
Oxy
who
did.
he should have prepared more for. You're talking about you're battling Drake.
Yeah.
This guy is the Drake of Russia.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't,
Do you think so? No,
Yeah,
not about
no, he's
Drake.
clearly-
You think he should have prepared for Oxy more
Yes.
than Tay-Rock?
absolutely, I think
Yes.
he should have focused. Oxymoron is a global star.
Yeah.
He can't.
So you want him to get the global fans, basically.
If he battles Tay Rock, it's just another black guy that he's battling. Another battle.
I don't know about that.
He
Sir.
battled Tay Rock. I mean, he battled T Rex.
Because he battles
battled
Tay-Rock.
every battle.
I mean, the thing is, he
Who
battles
just
Tay, if he battles Tay-Rock, he
It's
battles
another
Tay-Rock
battle.
and does 1 million views.
It's
He
just another
battles.
battle.
This
It's not
guy
about the
is gonna do
views,
20.
though. It's not about the
But it's
views.
global. It's global. It's not global. This is global.
You beat Rock clearly.
The battle has 5 million views. in
Let's
less
put
than
it into
2
this
days.
context. Let's put it into
It's
this
all about
context.
views?
But when you're no. When
Numbers
you're
don't lie.
When you're battling someone from another country, and you're representing America,
You have
that's
to
like
come
the American
prepared.
team versus Russia.
Yes.
If he loses, that's like America losing to Russia in
Yes,
basketball.
absolutely.
You are representing the whole country at this
That's
point. You
absolutely
better
right.
bring your lunch because it's not going to be a long day.
Yeah.
You have to pack.
Yeah.
He should have packed for Oxymoron.
I say it's about respect. Oxy came here to America for respect. Who's
Whatever he
going
came
to
here
get more
for.
respect? If he beats Tay Rock? If he beats Tay Rock and next which one gets more respect? So we doing views or respect? What are you doing?
He gets more respect if he beats Oxymoron. We're
Wait a
talking about
minute.
the whole world.
No.
We're not talking. If he beats Tay Rock, okay. So what? If Tay Rock beats him, okay. Good battle. This
see
is
about
a
that.
global.
It depends on- it depends on what disaster
We're talking about
trying to do.
Canada, Shanghai. We're talking about
Devil's advocate
Brisbane.
now.
We're talking
Here,
about
It would've
Australia.
looked real
Come
good
on.
if he would have
Come on, talk to me.
bodied Oxymoron. It would have looked real good with a 5 million view body. It would have looked
on.
good. It would've looked
We
real
know the
good.
battle's going to do over 40 million views. We already know that. You might as well forget about it.
Let's put Disaster's own thoughts in this. Disaster himself says what I'm saying.
What?
That the respect, he wants the respect from Rock. So he's going to prepare more or something like that. He said something like that in one of the interviews.
See, that's why
I'm just saying.
That's why I don't like when these
Double
battle
book, like
rappers
double booking,
take
yeah,
so
double
many
booking,
battles
I don't
all
like that.
crunched in one. Tay Rock should have been at Nome. Take Tay Rock in March next year at Nome. Focus on Oxy, because Oxy is the cash cow, the breadwinner. King of the Dot put the darn match out, and one day they made their money off the pay-per-view already. Organic's probably
They made their money
millionaires.
into next year.
Let's ask Jazz. What do you think about as far as double booking?
It's
Should he
terrible.
have focused on? What do you think?
Taking too many battles all at this. I don't have a problem with people taking battles, but taking too many battles all at one time. Go ahead, Jazz.
I
I'm
wouldn't
just-
say it's double booking because he knew about them for a while.
Yes.
But I can see both your standpoints. You, as far as, Tay Rock is the battle that matters here.
Yeah.
Oxy matters wherever Oxy's known.
Russia.
But I feel like that can get him so much more money.
Yes.
So,
He can get
so
booked
views,
in-
money, or respect.
Both.
Mm.
Because
You
if
gotta
he
do
beats
both,
if
yeah.
he beats Oxymoron, not only does he get Russia respect, he gets America's respect. He gets everybody's
And it's
respect.
Tay-Rock.
If he beats Tay Rock,
You don't just walk around like saying you beat Tay Rock, especially on URL. You don't.
you on my side of
but
it.
let's flip. So we got to flip the scenario. So okay, URL crowd. Tay Rock is obviously to most URL fans going in with an advantage. The URL crowd, they like Tay Rock. So if he loses back to back to, let's say, Oxymoron and Tay Rock, then what does that do?
It makes him.
Well, hold on, let's be clear. Hold on. This battle is still a great look for Diz, and I feel like he did really good
Should've
all
prepared.
throughout the rounds.
He did.
But it's not really this is a stylish loss.
But
Let's not show some style on you
They
now.
both won if you ask
You
me.
know what I mean?
Let's
In
go
a sense like that.
Well,
But we can go to the
It's
third,
like
but
that.
I'll put this in perspective. Sharon beat Tay Rock. What did it do for him?
Nothing.
Okay? Sharon did nothing. Okay, Sharon beat J-Rock. Sharon, I keep messing
It's
with you.
Sharon.
But you know how this media
But
works.
Sharon is not disaster
You
though.
dub and
Disaster
T-Rock
is
says,
way
"This is
higher
my
than
house.
Sharon.
This is my house."
Speaking of-
so now you're giving.
Come on, Jay.
No,
Nah,
stop.
let's change the subject. Let's
Listen,
change the subject.
I do this for everybody.
Let's
Y'all cut me off. Go ahead.
No, you
Speaking of disaster,
go.
I've always had a hard time
Okay.
naming the 4 people from Mount Rushmore. I feel like he deserves that spot.
I believe so.
So
It's a very long debate for me.
It is. That's why.
So
I'm glad Jazz said that because I'm totally behind her.
Like you don't have to
I was
talk about
saying-
the rest of the people. Let's talk
Totally
about
behind her.
disaster.
100%.
But what I was saying
We
is,
get
I was asking earlier, I said, when you think about iconic figures, if you take top 5, I'm talking about battles, numbers, stature, and what they've done career-wise, it'd be hard-pressed to leave Disaster out of
You
that.
can't.
Right? So when you take that into consideration with who he battled against, that's the reason why I said this is like if McGregor beat Floyd. This is like if Russia beats the U.S. in basketball. It is big like that because he is one of the representatives
You're right.
of the culture. It's
Absolutely
not
right.
like he's battling Taco Bell Tony or Microwave Matt. He's battling one of our representatives here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't fighting your uncle. He fighting the man who bought the house. It's a big
Yeah.
difference. That's the reason why I said I felt like it was very
Yeah,
significant.
he was definitely representing
the country.
The country.
He
Not
came
just,
out without
not just
flag
King of
on.
the Dot, not just Cali.
He had the
Right.
flag
It
on
was
his back.
America.
Let me-
But he wasn't a slouch though.
Let me tell you what Diz should have done, and Diz should have pandered a little bit more to USA. First of all, Diz, I don't even know why you have a Russian commercial shirt on. Why do you have Bang a Boom shirts on?
When y'all just said money, right?
I don't care.
He probably
That's
got
money.
paid.
That's a lot.
If you're
5 million.
if you're representing
20
the
million
country,
views?
are you wearing any paraphernalia, any type of material that has Russia on it? If you're representing the
But
USA,
he walked. His intro was with the flag on. He let it be known like this is USA.
But it's kind of, I get what you're saying. It's kind of like,
okay, so but the whole battle, you have a Bang a Boom shirt on. You have a Russian shirt on. That's not good. Throw on a disaster shirt. Throw on a Yak Man 302 shirt. What is it? I don't know. What Yak Man? What?
I think it's-
Yakman 2
Whatever.
Yakman 2 on.
Don't want to cigarello because you said somebody called you from one of them numbers. Look, throw on the cigarello guy shirt. Something you do not put a Bang a Boom shirt on. That's a Russian shirt. You don't do stuff like
I
that.
didn't even know that.
What if he got
that
paid
shirt.
10,000 for that shirt?
I don't. He sold out. He's a
Yeah,
sellout.
he's selling yourself
Yeah.
out. Selling
He's a
yourself
sellout.
out.
He's a sellout.
You about
That
to
would be
wear
a
your
sellout.
opponent's apparel?
You can't do that.
If they paid you?
It's not his
Black, you
opponent.
gonna wear
Doesn't matter.
It's his opponent's country.
listen.
The battle was dubbed America versus Russia.
I'm not into. I'm
No.
into spending money, so I want to wear that. I'm just saying, pretty personally. I
World
don't
down, and you
Yeah,
wearing your
something to do.
opponent's country's shirt.
That's like LeBron going out there to play against China and he come out with a China shirt on or something like that. Like, what are we doing here?
I
You
got
gotta
paid
leave-
$3 million for that.
Nah, you
Matter.
gotta represent where you from. But
What is
anyway,
it about? Respect.
Respect.
That
I
ain't
agree.
respectful.
I agree.
But like
anyway, let's go to
Jazz
the third.
said, which is a great point, I think he does deserve that spot on Mount Rushmore. Let's go into the third round. Diz comes out. He has a Chester from Linkin Park line, basically saying Oxy resembles Chester from Linkin Park, who died tragically recently in July.
Was it too soon?
Yeah, it was-
Everything's
yeah,
always too
that was a little
soon.
edgy.
That wasn't too
but
soon. It's
that's
been-
classic disaster. He did say RIP after it.
4 months? They say years.
3 months.
They say years sometimes. though.
Disaster can't help himself but by saying something, put his foot
Well,
in his
Oxy did the
mouth.
same thing with the Vegas thing.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
Same
Keep going.
thing.
You just
That's-
go.
that's
You just go.
soon.
You
Yeah,
just go.
soon.
You
That was
just go.
soon.
You
That's very soon.
just go.
He had the
That was like last week.
He had
Right.
he had the DNA and Charlie clips. When they run out of lines, they just start rambling about anything. That was fire. And then he started to rap in Russian. When he rapped in Russian, I felt like it was okay. It didn't hit like I thought it was because this is what battle rappers can't do. Do not sell around before you get to the round. And Disaster started selling the third round. Watch this. Wait till you see this. It's incredible. Watch this. And then by the time he got to the third round, he had hyped it up so much that when he got to him rapping in Russian, because he did a lot of Russian. He rapped in Russian for the most part in this third round, and it was okay. It didn't hit as hard as I thought it would.
Right.
But I know you got some lines from Oxymoron.
So Oxymoron, he starts out his round. He's rapping in Russian. I don't know what he's saying. It's like getting sweet potato fries when I ordered regular ones. I want my regular ones, so I'm coming back around. I'm gonna take this too.
How
Go,
do you
just
get
go.
points? How do you get points for that?
Because it looked good. So just he keeps going. But then he said he said I had a line and I wasn't going to use it. I'll turn up at your show like the Vegas shooter.
Yep.
You know, it hit because it was in the building. It hit. And then he talked about how Disaster was originally a Donald Trump supporter, and then he switched over once Eminem did, and he said, how you Alex Jones at night, but you sway in the morning. That's an angle.
Wow,
That was a haymaker.
I didn't see that round. I
But
just scored
you
Goosies.
sway in the morning.
I
You know,
Goosies.
you at night Alex Jones, but then you sway in the
Oxy
morning.
is surgical with the knife.
That was
tactics. You can tell how he's picking his
Getting some
positions.
Yeah, it was a lot
So
of
then
angles.
his real good angle that hit,
One of the great-
where was your music? He said you do all these battles, you got 96 battles, and you winning and losing, but you're not going anywhere. So where's your music? And then he really started going in.
Well,
And then
so you gotta stop at that line because you gotta think Disaster said that against Hollow.
mhm.
So when he's paying attention that much that he's flipping what you said to someone else,
Yeah.
you contradict yourself
his
and you're
homework.
lying.
He did his homework.
Fact.
And then he said, any ladies that's looking for fellas into personal growth, don't go with this. Get you a man that can do both. And when he said that, it was like, oh, the third.
I
this
can
third-
battle and I can
and
make
do
music.
because
Oh.
in Russia, he is one of the biggest artists there as far as musically, and then he's doing
You can
20
tell.
million a battle.
It was like this in the
My
camera.
goodness.
So,
Yeah.
what are we doing with this third?
So
Oxy.
third, I got. Hey, I'm Oxy. Third, I got Oxy winning rounds 2 and 3.
I'll say I got Oxy 1 and 3. You know, it's a lot of positions where I didn't understand what you're saying. I can't really give him too much for that.
Yeah.
I didn't see the third round,
Okay.
so I had it 1-1 until the third.
Okay.
I'm going.
You were
I
there.
shut it on.
You were there
I was
live.
there.
So
I was
you
there.
got the feel.
I got the feel. And when I left and when I was in the venue and again when I saw it on pay-per-view, this battle it can be argued Oxy won every single round, but if I'm going to edge any rounds it is, it would be the first, but I got Oxy clearly winning this battle.
Now, I seen King of the Dot. King of the Dot, what are you doing? I'm disgusted at the fact that you put up a poll with Oxy's name in it. So once he
90%.
retweets that,
He has a million Twitter
he
followers.
can
Yo.
We
choke
scratched.
every round. He can choke every round.
We got
Just
scratched.
retweets that and 96%.
I saw 98.
98.
I
Of
saw
course he's gonna say
98
98.
too.
You
can
got
take-
a million followers.
Not even a battle where somebody got killed. Is it that 98?
Exactly.
I've never seen that.
Oh my gosh,
You
it's
can say-
Oxy's name on there. I'm gonna just go ahead and
You
put
could
Oxy's
take,
name.
you could take,
That's it.
you could take all your Twitter followers, his, mine, hers, and King of the Dots, put them all together,
Vote
and they're
for
not
James.
even a quarter of what Oxy already has 1 million followers.
Take that poll down, King.
That poll is not.
Take it down.
I think they
Nah.
wanted to take a stab, like maybe.
Nah.
As soon as they did that,
But I want to say this. You know, we gotta be the bad guys sometimes on the show.
Mhm.
70% of the building was Russian. It was in his favor. A little too much gas. Well, what we talking about that?
No.
nope.
He was really.
70%
Nope.
So-
Russian.
I don't listen to
Oxy,
the
Okay.
Oxy,
Here's the
Oxy,
deal.
That's not
Oxy.
gas.
So here's the deal.
Chanting Oxy is not
Here's the
gas.
deal. Here's the deal. So
he wanted them to be quiet.
So I had a conversation. I had a conversation with Organic, right, before this battle even happened.
Okay.
And the reason why I wanted to see where they were at in reference to this battle even happened and how they were positioning themselves. And they said, he told me, when they first started selling the tickets, the Russian fans tried to buy every single one. They took the ticket links down so they could not buy every single one, and they still damn near bought all of them. When I got, like I told you, it was about 100, 200 Russian people that were there specifically outside. So they were there to see who they wanted to see. It's like if we wanted to see whoever, Jay-Z, and you knew he was only coming to your city one time ever. That's how it was. So he had a lot of people there. Now, the fact that he could rap and some of his stuff was actually landing, a lot of his stuff was actually landing. They were going to react. It's the way that you would react if you were home for a home game. You guys are Eagles fans. If the Eagles are winning, they're going to cheer for the Eagles. You know what I mean? That's just the way it goes. If you're there for the other team, you don't expect the other team to get more reaction at home. So honestly, even though Disaster's from Cali, the Russians made that venue their home.
Yep.
Me and Mike predicted that too. We said, again, in his next battle, he probably won't have a home field advantage there. They moved in, the Russians came, the Russians are coming, the Russians are coming.
They said it was 100 people that flew from Russia.
Said people were sleeping out.
You can't even get your cousin Ray Ray to pay $10 to watch you battle in your own city, and he's flying people from Russia. God.
He did it for free.
And he battled for free.
Stand up, guys.
I destroyed the culture for that.
He did that
Stand
for
up,
free.
guys.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Free.
Speaking of that, I watched your video.
Okay.
He must really like battle
and you were
rap.
testing out the new mic. I seen the video.
Appreciate that.
I mean,
He did
if I could get
good
1,000
for free.
likes, I'd give it 1,000 likes. The director did a video a day or two ago, and it just shut everything down. This guy was like the Drake of Russia, right?
Is, not was, is.
This guy is. I'm sorry. This guy
Is.
is the Drake of Russia, and he decided to step into the battle rap world and just blew it up over in the span of a year, maybe two. He blew it up. For him to do that, and like you were saying, you couldn't get Loon to do a battle. These
Soft.
there we go. That was the word.
Soft.
That was the word. We can't get no. I mean, Cassidy wants 900,000.
Soft.
Murder Mook wants 95
Soft.
million.
You soft.
Everybody wants all this amount of money, but this guy here already got the money, already got the glitz and glamour, the accolades, and he decides to step into a world that he's like, I don't think they can beat me, and he's beating people. He came to America. What is going on here? This is pulling everybody that's a top artist in the industry. This is pulling their cards.
And make you look in the mirror.
Stop crying.
If you're a top tier battle rapper and you see this happen, it make you look in the mirror and be like, damn, am I really worth what I'm asking for? You gotta ask yourself. You gotta
A
ask.
few years ago, I seen a video, and it's probably still online, where Jadakiss said, "Ain't no way I'm turning down 100,000." And this is Jadakiss. Jada, where you at? Let's get it done.
Do it for free, Jada. Hold on, but in the video I did yesterday or 2 days ago, I didn't know who I was talking about. I said I was just venting, letting it go, but King Los was standing right there.
He was.
King Los, everybody at King Los right now, what are you doing? Somebody came to your culture and battled for free, and you let that happen, and you're standing there?
He was right there.
This reminds me of Loaded Lux when he stood there when Reed came to his park. And he did nothing.
Go.
You gonna do nothing, Los?
Go.
Huh? People, come on. At King Los right now, step in the ring, cut the nonsense out, no just do it. A full battle.
Oxy 2-1, rounds 2 and 3. Great battle, classic battle, one for the ages. This will be one of the best battles to ever take place in battle rap history, period. It's probably going to be the top battle ever within a month or two.
View-wise.
Yeah. Numbers don't lie.
But he does 20 mil anything.
Doesn't matter.
If
Numbers
I shake his
don't
hand in
lie.
the video, it's going to do 20 million.
Doesn't matter. Numbers don't lie. Beyonce numbers
If
are through the
Oxy
roof.
Kiss Jazz, that's 30 million views right
Drake
there.
numbers are
I'm
through
just
the
saying.
roof.
Come
Numbers
on.
don't lie.
But it's going to be on anything.
Doesn't matter. Disaster was that good too.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not
Disaster was great because Disaster could have won it there. He could have ruined the battle. Oxy could have won it. As a matter of fact, if Disaster's plan was to make this an even match, job well done, sir.
It's great.
Job
It's close to
well
me. It's close to
done,
me.
sir. Because
close to
the
me.
battle is that entertaining.
It's close to me.
Great job, Diz. Drake, are you playing possum? Great job, Diz. I'm with you on this one. Good idea. Sometimes it ain't good to win the game all the time. Sometimes you gotta let your brother win a game. Let your little brother win a game.
No, you're right. Stomp the yard. Chris Brown did too much. He got killed. They told him to let up on him.
There you go.
Disaster probably let up on him. Now,
There you
we
go.
all live. We good.
Oxy was,
I agree.
Oxy was great. Disaster was great. This is one of the best battles to ever take place in battle rap history. Great job. 2-1 Oxy. That's my thoughts. Jazz. Oh yeah, you got it 1-1.
We
You didn't
already
watch the third round.
do that for the winners.
Like you said, I got Oxy 2-1, if not 3-0, but definitely 2-1, and it makes sense. You know, sometimes you're playing the game, playing Madden 2K, you let the team score a couple points, just get back in the game, make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta make it interesting, and then you lose sometimes by doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes they don't want to play
They
with
don't
you.
want to
no
play
more.
with you no more. They beat you, but I liked it. Who'd you have?
I got Oxy 2-1 classic battle. I want to see this stand the test of time. Because I feel like we're giving Oxy a lot. You know what I mean? In that building, I still stick with my opinion. I understand what y'all said, but 70% Russian people in there. Congratulations to Diz and Oxy for this complete battle. Loved it. Like I said, I vented yesterday and it
What
was
are the
beautiful.
Russian fans saying? Are they saying that he was great? Are they saying that he's done better? What are they saying
Are
about
you?
him?
Are they going to say anything less from
They're-
he's
they're-
I don't
amazing?
know.
I've been translating.
It probably says amazing.
This is great.
Go best.
All of that.
Oh my God, love you,
Yes,
Oxy.
yes.
Oxy, sign my nipple or something. It would be
Yeah.
at home. I'm telling you.
And so,
All right,
before we get out of here, Privet El Champion.
champion.
I be damn, mama. They know who I am, mama. Still your little boy. To them, I'm the man, mama. Smile a bit. I shook a couple hands, mama. I'm getting there. I made a couple